So we have Walter and Jeff Cruttenden, the co-founders of Acorns. Acorns was founded in 2014. It's now the largest micro-investing app on the planet. And they're father and son team. So we're really excited to be chatting with you today, Walter and Jeff. Could you give us a little bit of background about how it all started and your journey with Acorns?
Yeah, so actually we launched in 2014, but we actually founded the company or incorporated the company on Leap Day 2012. So
we're barely 2 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was in college at the time, and I had grown up learning about investing from my dad, who's founded multiple businesses. And what I found in college is that most of my friends were interested in investing. Yet few of them actually had investment accounts. And this includes people that are studying economics or concentrating in finance. And so, we set out on this idea to help people open small investment accounts, college students in particular. But it turned out to be a much more complex problem to solve, hence taking 2.5 years before we launched.
Yes, I had seen that the costs were coming down. Moore's law was just driving down the cost to buy computers, to process things, to do wires, transactions, and of course, eventually, even the buying and selling of a stock has come down to zero. And so we saw that trend coming, but Jeff really understood apps, and he seemed to have every latest app on his phone. And so he's the one that really thought of it could be super cool if we did it this way. And the rest is history. I think we've signed up more than 6 million customers now, so it's really worked.
Well, you're both icons in the fintech world. I think everyone would love to hear what your advice is on starting a business, especially now with the new world that we're living in, or for anyone wanting to pivot their startup. If you can give any advice on that.
I'd say that the short advice is go for it. When you have down economic times, you have a chance to build something when there's not great expectations for your revenues. And that's the phase you're in when you're starting something up. So I think timing is actually very good. And obviously the world needs a lot of new solutions. But Jeff is working on some new companies, so he can tell you firsthand.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you can start a company with my dad, that's a great starting point. I was extremely lucky to have a mentor in building a company, and having a co-founder father with some gray hair offered a ton of insight. Yeah, lots of gray hair, tons of insight and valuable lessons.
Well, I have one final question for you both. If you could quarantine with 3 people from the past or present, who would they be?
Well, from the past, I mean, people that are gone, like I can pick.
You could pick anyone.
Socrates and Newton and Einstein. Yeah, and you, Donna.
Oh, thank you.
I know you're here, but you're not physically here, so.
Socrates, that I feel like that could get contentious. I liked my quarantine with my dad, mom, and brother. That was
perfect answer. Beautiful.
Yeah. Sorry to make you look like a jerk.
He's my little Socrates. So, okay.